Thank you for listening to Buddhist guided meditations from One Mind Dharma. To learn more about us, you can visit www.oneminddharma.com and download our mobile app, which is up and running again, by searching One Mind Dharma in your app store or visiting oneminddharma.com/app. We appreciate your support in running this podcast. You can visit oneminddharma.com/support to learn about donating in support of this podcast, pledging a monthly contribution, or how to share this podcast. Today we're going to do a practice of breathing with the body, a practice I very much enjoy and use to settle in my own practice, often incorporating it as my method of grounding or arriving in the present moment. So you can allow your eyes to close and settle into a comfortable meditation posture. And try to let go of what you know about what feels right for you. Letting go of this idea of the posture that's perfect, and actually listening to your body for a moment. Are there any little minor adjustments you can make? Seeing how it feels to strengthen, to lift up the spine, to allow the belly to be soft. Trying to feel into the body and what it needs in this moment. What feels healthy and sustainable? What feels energized and alert, but also relaxed and at ease? And we'll start this practice with the left arm. So as you're sitting here right now and you inhale through the nostrils, picturing yourself breathing in that air and breath energy into the left arm, however it's resting. And as you exhale, pushing that breath energy out through the tips of the fingers. Just on the left arm for now. And it may take you a few breaths to really sink into the practice. It may feel strange or weird, but just sticking with it, seeing what you can feel in the body as you do this. Breathing in, filling the left arm, and breathing out through the tips of the fingers. Instead of focusing on the breath at the nostrils or chest as we often do, focusing on the breath in this arm. And you can switch over to the other arm. The practice here isn't to figure anything out, to solve any problem. As thoughts arise, allowing them to arise and allowing them to pass. You may not be able to control the arising of thoughts, but you do have some say in interacting with them, latching on, letting go. You can always just return to the breath. Each time the mind wanders, coming right back, breathing into the right arm and breathing out through the tips of the fingers, and tuning into the body as you do this. Not just visualizing or imagining, but retaining some awareness in the physical body. What does it feel like to fill that right arm from the shoulder all the way down? And then to exhale the breath energy through the fingertips. This is a practice in mindfulness of body. So tuning into this actual physical experience we're having. And now breathing in to the chest and torso. From the chest down through the abdomen and into the stomach. Filling the body completely with this breath energy. And as you exhale, exhaling out through the sacrum or sit bones. In this part of the body, the breath energy may feel like air. You may be able to feel this literal filling and emptying as the lungs expand and contract. Whatever your experience is, tuning into it, there's no right or wrong. Breathing in to the torso and exhaling, pushing the breath energy out through that sacrum or sit bone. Seeing if you can tune into the movement of the energy as you visualize this. And we'll move on to the left leg. And as we get farther away from the mind and the lungs, it can be a little harder to tune into this. So being gentle with yourself if it doesn't come super easily in the legs. So starting with this left leg, breathing in and filling it with this sense of breath energy. And as you exhale, you can push the energy out through the arch of the foot or the ball of the foot, the tips of the toes, seeing what feels right to you and the posture in which you're sitting. And tuning into your direct experience in the body as you do this, what it actually feels like to be practicing like this. And now switching over to that other leg. And again, inhaling and sending the breath energy down, filling the leg. And exhaling through the foot. Staying with the breath in the leg. And when the mind wanders, just coming back to this practice, to this experience. We don't need to judge ourselves too harshly for thinking. We don't need to buy into the judgments. We don't need to figure out why the mind was wandering. Returning to this intention to practice cultivating mindfulness, cultivating awareness of the present moment, returning to this experience of the body breathing. And you can turn towards the head, although we often breathe in through the mouth or nostrils and out through the mouth or nostrils. In this practice, we're going to imagine breathing out through the crown of our head, the top of the head. So as you inhale, picturing this filling of the head with breath energy. And as you exhale, pushing it out through the top of your head and just tuning into that experience and what that's like for you. You can allow the body to breathe naturally. You can take a few deep breaths if it helps you really tune into it. Finding what works for you and being with this experience of the body breathing. And finally, we'll end by just bringing it all together. As you inhale, filling the whole body with this breath energy simultaneously. And as you exhale, pushing that energy out through the different points. There are 6 of them. The tips of the fingers on each arm, the tips of the toes, the sacrum, and the crown of the head. Maybe one spot grabs your attention more than others. One feels stronger or weaker. Trying to breathe with the body as a whole. This can create a sense of rejuvenation. It may help here to take a few extra deep breaths to really fill the body, and a long exhale to really empty it.